Hello, BookTube. Chelsea, the Reading Outlaw, here to do my March TBR-ish. Just so you guys know, I'm waffling a little bit on the TBRs because I'm not the greatest at doing them. So I'm still kind of trying to make up my mind about what we're going to do that in the future. But for now, let's just call this a books I'm hoping to get to sometime soon, hopefully March, but if not, that's okay. And we'll stick to calling it a TBR because that's too long to put in the title description box. YouTube's going to yell at me. So, yeah, here's a list of books that hopefully I will get to sometime in the month of March. So I'll say hello to the owl. Say hello. On the top of the list, we have some reads. For BookTube SFF, we have Shadows of Self by Brandon Sanderson. This is the next book in the Wax and Wayne series. It's also one of the adult novel nominations for the BookTube SFF Awards. I'm like meh on this one. I heard it gets better, but I really did not like Alloy of Law. That one was like a 2-3-star book for me. So I guess I shouldn't say I really didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It was like meh. So hopefully this one gets better. I've heard it does. If not, at least it's relatively short for a Sanderson. And then we have one that I am like super excited for because I've heard nothing but good things about it from everyone who's picked it up, and it is Illuminate. Number 1, The Illuminate Files by Amy Kaufman and Jake Kristoff. I've heard such good things, and I'm really excited because it's an illuminated text. So, it's not just a text, but it's emails and text messages and case reports and all kinds of stuff like that. As you can see, it's a chunker, but I've heard really good things. It's supposed to be science fiction. It's kind of one of our few, science fiction-y titles for the BookTube SFF Awards. It's also young adult, so it will be one of my What You're Reading books for the month. The other one will most likely be All the Rage by Courtney Summers, but that is currently on loan to one of my friends at the moment. And so I have not decided if it will be that one or something else, but I'm hoping to fit that one in alongside Illuminate for the BookTube SFF Awards. And then we have stuff that's not nominated for BookTube SFF that I'm just hoping to get to as time permits because why not? Pretty much all of these, literally all of these, I will have talked about in my library loot post that just went up. So if you kind of want more words about them, go see that video. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of show them to you guys, maybe say a thing or two, and then move on. First up, we have some nonfiction. We have The Confidence Game, Why We Fall For Every Time by Maria Konnikova. If this is as good as I'm hoping it is, and as I think it is, I might go check out her other work, Mastermind. But Eric Larson blurbed this one and called it a startling and disconcerting read that should make you think twice every time a friend of yours offers you the opportunity of a lifetime. But you won't think twice. You'll still succumb because that's how we're all wired. And here's the irony. The smarter you think you are, the more readily you'll fall. And then after that, this one, we have Ravensbrook, Life and Death in Hitler's Concentration Camp for Women. This is written by Sarah Helm. This is some nonfiction that will probably take me a while because it is very chunky. But I'm kind of hoping to have it be one of those if I read 50 pages a day, I'll kind of get through it. This one might take me the whole month. It might even spill over into April, depending on how heavy it is and how long I kind of need to let it sit in between sessions, but this is going to be my next big chunky nonfiction read. And then we have the fiction. We only have one big novel chunker fiction, and that is The Queen of the Night by Alexander Chee. This is because of the things I have to read for BookTube SFF. 1, 2, because this is just a big old book, and 3, because I heard it can kind of leave you with a little bit of a book hangover. So I'm going into that assuming it will and thinking that it will and kind of leaving myself open-ended to pick what comes next because I might need to do some rereading or dip in some stuff to take me out of a funk because I've heard this one is just so rock you by the seat of your pants awesome that I might need a little recovery afterwards. So I'm really excited. And part of that recovery is, as it always is, because this is part of what I use short fiction for, stories Get in Trouble by Kelly Link, as well as American Housewife by Helen Ellis. These are 2 short story collections I have picked up recently. One is magical realism. One is kind of the miracles in the mundane, the humor in the mundane of American House life, kind of twisting that on its head. So I will be dipping in and out of both of those kind of throughout the month. That's the really good thing about short stories is I can put them in between other things or even with other things. And kind of just take it one at a time until the collection is done. Alongside these, I should probably also mention that I will be doing a bunch of digital short story reading. I have just recently purchased tickets for my husband and I to Mid-Americon, which is Worldcon's iteration this year in Kansas City. We will be going. I am so excited. I am so, so, so excited. I'm still hoping to get a couple of friends of ours to pick up tickets. But part of buying a membership to Worldcon means getting to vote in Hugos. So I am doing, and next year I'll get to nominate. So I'm reading a whole bunch of the stuff that's coming out this year so that I can nominate for 2016 or 20, I guess by then, well, it'll be 2017, but nominating for 2016. So I currently have subscriptions to Lightspeed magazine, to Clark's World magazine, and to Nightmare magazine. So I will be reading all of those editions that come out in March. So that's more short fiction. I will also keep you posted on the Worldcon stuff and on the Hugo shortlist as it comes out, as I would like to read everything on that list so that I can make the best possible informed decision when it comes time to vote, which I'm so excited for. Okay, guys, that is my March TBR. Let me know any thoughts you have down below. And as always, you can comment, like, subscribe, and check me out all over the interwebs. Bye, guys.